Hello. Oh, there we go. Good. Yeah, the server's been the EU server's been apparently a bit temperamental the last 24 hours. So, crossing fingers that it'll be okay. Make a slight adjustment here. Right. Yep, there you go. Honestly, I'm still slightly in shock over the end of Peacekeeper Wars yesterday. That was... I mean, yeah. A bit sad about Dargo. But he went out, as Chana said, no, he didn't suffer, but he didn't make them suffer, which was like, yep. Yeah, but all the other revelations that happened that they had to bring in as well, like the nature of, where the peacekeepers came from and everything else like that. That was just like, damn. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, the server will be at least playing up, be okay. I've had to reload once already because it timed out, but I think that's because I was doing other stuff as well, and it doesn't like it when I tab out. It really doesn't. So. Quite a bit. Hopefully there's no... I think there's like an update going on as well, because some of those are pretty much every MMO I've played, whenever there's been like an update that comes out, that it can cause the entire server to slow down a little bit. And that's happened practically every single one. But if it does get too bad, there's other things I think I can do. But we'll see. We'll see. Although, I am not... what's the word I'm looking for? I am not happy it's taking this long. But, come on. To be fair, it isn't normally this bad, but... like I said, the servers did... balk out yesterday, the EU ones. As I say, I don't think there's any crossover between the NA North America servers and the EU ones, which technically I access the EU servers. This is not looking good. Oh, I stand corrected. Scroll. Okay, yeah, everything's loaded up. That's good. Okay. Now, I haven't had a chance to move the things that are right up the top yet over to the other side of the screen. But I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow for next week, because I want to be able to be in the game. So I want to put them in such a way so that they don't block off as much of the screen. So ideally, I'd want to have them up in this top corner here. Obviously I can't really have him over there because that's where the mini-map is. Here, I mean, I don't see him here, but obviously I don't want to block off that. Plus, I just want to go through like pretty much all my add-on settings as well, and just tweak them. Let's get this for a minute. Make changes, just tweak it here and there. Just spend a day, or say an hour or two, just going through it. Obviously, can't really do that when I'm streaming because... Right, now, the quest I was trying to do involving Nauru, I managed to do that. Didn't take me that long. It was just one bit was a pain in the butt having to go around the whole of Kvatch trying to find these clues. That was fun. So I think at some point today, we're going to be heading towards the Clockwork City. But before we do that, we'll be heading back to Vivek City, because, like I said, I managed to do the quest. Good evening. Yeah, I spot. Oh, that is getting a bit. Okay. Yeah, the EU server's been going a bit glitchy tonight. So if it carries on being a twit, might swap games. But it seems to be behaving itself now. but it has been temperamental with other people in the last 24 hours. And yes, I did see the message about the VIP thing just as I was logging off. But I've been meaning to do that for a while. But it was the comment about Crichton's Odyssey, which was like, oh, that's good. Right. Hello. Ooh. So I'll be back in a second. Just wanted to. There you go. Alright.
One moment. Let me finish this thought.
Well, you've been here long enough and you've been positive contribution stuff, so yeah.
He would return so I could ask. His handwriting is atrocious. Oh well, I'll just write inky black darkness. That sounds like the tomb he described to me.
What tomb are you talking about?
The nearby Drelloth tomb, of course. My employer, the famous adventurer Narcissus Dren, explores its depths, searching for hidden treasure.
Narcissus Dren.
I hope to get to investigate a tomb one day. For now,
We've encountered this person before, haven't we? I'm getting the feeling we have spoken to Narcissus. The name itself just seems familiar. What does an assistant know about hidden treasures?
I am the personal assistant to Narcissus Dren, and I know a great deal about a good many things. I found the old scroll that mentioned the treasure, after all. Narcissus has been gone a long time, though.
I think he's a dark elf. A Dhamma. Well, this one can go into the tomb and look what Narcissus doing.
You'll check on Narcissus? How sweet. I will make certain you get a mention in his next book.
Yes.
I'm studying an intriguing relic.
I think
I'll feel so much better if you go into Drelloth and see if he's all right.
we've definitely met this guy before. 100% have met him before. I remember where though. It was definitely in a tomb. I know that. Yeah, because we were going. Was it in Orgrimmar? I think it was in Orgrimmar.
Not so loud. That creature in the next chamber is a tricky one.
Yep, we've dealt with this.
Must be my new apprentice. Well, let's start the lesson, shall we?
Really? You don't remember me? Right, before I go anywhere, I just realised I need to recharge my staff. Okay, where is it? There we go, recharge. Let's go on those. Oof, I've got some items I need to drop off. Okay, so before I do that, I need to actually clean out my inventory. Okay, I just see that shadow on the wall. That is very unpleasant looking. Okay. Deposit all of this. Still waiting for the update where I can put those in the bank. Okay, let's just do this a bit at a time. There we go. Anyone else? Yep. You going there as well? It's a bit, yeah, it's a bit lagging today. It's not mega far bad, but it's noticeable. It is on my end. Still chuffed about that. I'm going to put that in the thing as well, just as an emergency. I don't need that garlic chutney, although garlic chutney does sound a bit nice right now. Yeah. Is it on the wall there? Yeah, I don't like. Look at that.
You look familiar. Let me think. The cave full of Neri?
Yes.
The incident with Morrowind the Cruel and the Mephala cultists? No, I remember. The Draugr incident. We helped the orcs out of a jam, as I recall. What brings you down here?
It was in Orsinium with the orcs, Hrothgar, all that stuff. Your assistant Elpeta sent Velen to check on you.
Assistant? Oh, you mean that young Nord woman who's been hanging about? Very kind of her. But Narcissus Dren doesn't need to be coddled. I'm in the middle of a very important undertaking. There's more to this old tomb than meets the eye.
I was going to make a comment about him referring to himself as in the third person, but then I remembered I play as a Khajiit, and that's what they do pretty much all the time, so I'm not going to go down that path. What is so special about this tomb?
According to an old scroll I discovered, this tomb was built atop two older structures. Imagine secret chambers that haven't been opened
Cool armor.
in centuries. And the family died out ages ago. No one to contest my findings. Except that creature over there.
Yeah, I'm quite worried about that. Television Cedar refers to himself in the third person.
It's a sneaky one. Silent as a tomb and twice as deadly. Even its shadow is terrifying. But it won't get the jump on Narcissus Drin. Slip into the chamber and see what its intentions are. I'll wait here, poised to leap to your aid as necessary.
Mm-hmm. Right, very quickly. Yes, I don't want this. That's going to go. I think that's going to be the one I will go to first of all. Yep. Of course, until I hit 50, all my points go into that. There we go. I got nothing there, but the gold is always good. So yeah, the next one's going to be. I think it's that one, the breakfall, maybe the way. That's the Wanderer. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to max out the Wanderer because. I mean, that's handy. 33% chance to not consume a soul gem. That's actually pretty handy, but I don't need it right now. That's where I've got points to spend over type thing. So that one I don't need because I'm not really having a full-on sneaky character, but I will probably put some points in there to give me a little bit of a bonus if I do decide to go on the sneaking spree. That's, again, I don't really need too much. That will be another one. There's loads I can do. Right, let's go and see the. Okay. So it's basically, I mean, look at that. It looks like it's freaking huge, and it's just a tiny little thing. Okay, you know what?
I knew there was nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now lead on, my stalwart companion. This tomb won't explore itself.
And by explore itself, you mean loot itself, don't you? And that's what you mean, yes. Ooh, nut brown ale. That's actually quite nice. Oh, very nice. See, again, this is why Kishita's become a grave robber. Good thing is, technically these things respawn as well, so if I wanted to, I could just come back in and keep doing this. I wouldn't, because I'm lazy. But you know, whilst I'm here, I will help myself. Loads of lockpicks, obviously. Oh, and what's that on my?
I expected. It's rather small.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you do what you're doing. I'm just going to check to see if there's anything here. Yeah, any traps? Yes, I'm checking for traps. There's lockpicks. Loads of lockpicks. Seems to be like a burial tradition or something. It's like, yes, bury me surrounded by my goods and an absolute metric ton of lockpicks. That's how I want to go. But grandfather, what about your treasures? Nope, lockpicks. A lot of lockpicks. Yeah, the ring kind of makes sense. Or hang on, I'm just suddenly thinking something out. Are these are burial urns, aren't they? Which means I'm basically going through people's remains. And numbers. Where's he gone? He's over there. Maybe he was a thief in life. Could be. Could be. Either way. You know, I'm saying like, when you are buried, you must be buried with a lockpick. But why? Doesn't make sense. Oh, there are tales of a Khajiit that will require it, but he needs it from your very specific urn.
This isn't right. Where's the treasure vault? The hidden chambers? This tomb deeply disappoints Narcissus Drin.
What were you expecting to find here?
Something more interesting than a boring burial chamber.
The burial chambers aren't boring.
This ancient scroll indicates that if you honor the ancestors, they reveal... I can't quite make out this word. I'm having a hard time translating some of these old idioms.
Well, Vardenfell has a lot of tombs. Are you sure this is the right one?
Are you questioning my expertise?
Yes.
Ancient Elven is like a second language to me, and scholars across Tamriel revere my ability to make sense of historic gibberish. Still, I could check my notes again, just to be sure.
Why not?
Let me see. This squiggle means tomb.
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's V, not D. Veloth tomb. Ooh, what's this button do?
What did he do? He's unlocked something. Ooh. Nice. I'm following you. Okay.
Deal with that, will you? Then talk to Elfbet outside.
Okay. So I got to deal with the great big gargoyle, have I? Alright, fine. Bring it on. Okay, that was probably the fastest I've taken down one of those things ever. It's just like, this one is fed up with this shit, and just goes running in, turns into a vampire, beats the crap out of the gargoyle, and then it's just... This one has had a very bad day. Actually, no, technically, this one's had a very good day. Perhaps just had to do like there's a lot of God, there's so much loot from these things. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, most of it's nonsense, but at the same time, I think I got a couple of recipes as well, didn't I? God, I thought that's ridiculous. Okay. All right, let's help this person out as well. There we go. Ooh. Lots of water. And some jasmine. I'm also trying, I noticed I've got the glasses on today, try and sitting back from the screen, because I noticed I was almost getting like closer and closer, trying to read things, so I thought, why not just put my glasses on and sit back a little bit. I can't really move the monitor because of the way things are set up, not without pretty much redoing my entire desk, which I realise I don't want to do, so I'm just adjusting myself and sitting a couple of inches, 3 inches or so back. We'll see that if I end up getting a splitting headache from it, then I will just take the glasses off, but for now this seems to be okay. It's all a matter of trying to find that sweet spot between focal distance and being able to actually see things properly.
Narcissus shot out of that tomb so fast. Just like that time my sister laughed so hard and mead spurted out her nose. Narcissus was so excited he went to find a mage to open a portal. He told us to meet him there. Porphyry, pack up. We need to move.
Did Narcissus say where he was going?
He did, and he told me to tell you. But why he needs your help when he has me, well, that's just beyond my comprehension. Narcissus said that he found new information. He said that the scroll was not about Drelleth tomb. It pointed toward Veloth tomb.
Any idea where Veloth tomb is located?
You better get moving if you're going to help my Narcissus. Veloth tomb is on the west coast, just south of Nisus. Morfrey can make his own way, just like you. He's reliable like that. Me? I might hire a mage. Portals are so much nicer than walking.
I actually agree with you on that one. Technically, I can do portals, but only to way shrines. Okay, so speaking of way shrines, West Gasway Shrine, which is, I would assume, on the west. And there it is, right there. Yeah, this is definitely making it a lot easier to see on the screen. Whereas if I sit like I normally would do, yeah. So I have to sort of get the, as I say, I'm going to be doing some like little tweaks here and there, like major, just like little things, like not for this. Also going to spend like an hour or two tomorrow, I think I mentioned, but just going through my add-ons that I have for this and just changing the settings again, maybe getting rid of ones that I realise I'm just not using because that will help speed things up, stuff like that. Good evening. Right, so the Veloth Tombs yonder, okay. There's a few other things I can do as well, but it's like, it just gives me an excuse just to tweak. Oh, merchant. Hello, merchant. Come on, okay, okay, no, I haven't done that yet. Alright, let's deal with these qualms. Yeah, fingers crossed. Should be hitting the, if not the Clockwork City, then probably the, what do they call it, the prologue quest. And that means we'll be officially going there. Even though I have been there unofficially because of other stuff. It's like, that's why I was laughing last time when they said, no, we've discovered the location of the Clockwork City. It's like, yeah. I went there a couple of months ago. It's quite nice. I have a house there. I don't think that will work much in the story. It's like, how did you know where it is? I kind of live there. Also, no, I have a residence there. I don't live there. My main residence is the Grand Sigic Manor. That's my. I mean, it is a pretty cool place though. The Clockwork one. You know, all the. It does. It looks so much like something you'd expect Doctor Strange to go there to. Right. Okay.
Hello? Is someone out there? I seem to have locked myself in.
Oh, the numpty's locked himself into the chamber. Right. Could you just check and see if there's any secrets in these things? Doesn't look like it. Like someone else has got here before me. How dare they? Alright. Fine. Oh, there's lots of glowy around the door. That's not a good sign.
Who's out there? Oh, no, never mind. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. It's dark and it's cramped and it smells like an Argonian's armpit.
How does he know what an... You know what? Fine. How did you get locked in there?
I recognize that voice. I knew you'd come and find me. As for my current predicament, how was I supposed to know it was a trap? The door slammed shut and locked behind me. So, do a dark elf a favor and open the door like a good apprentice? Please?
Either he's referring to me as an apprentice, somebody who has taken down some of the most powerful Daedric princes, flipped them the V's, travelled through time, killed dragons, and now I'm rescuing a dark elf stuck behind a magically locked door. How does Venom open the door?
There's probably a button or something nearby. In my experience, there's always something pushable. I remember seeing Daedric symbols on plates along the wall. Try pushing a button that's divisible by 3. 3 has always been lucky for me. Now you're just trying to prolong my agony. Divisible by 3. Try pushing the 6th panel from the left, or the 3rd panel, or maybe the 8th panel. Any of the panels in a position that's divisible by 3.
8 isn't divisible by 3. Not to get a full number anyway. You can divide it by 3, but it won't get you a full number. Unless my maths has just gone completely wrong. Right, I'm not even going to advance it. I'm going to see if I can figure it out. See, 1, 2, 3.
Another obstacle over.
First time.
Great Narcissus Dren.
Yeah, and who pushed the button to let you out?
I find that escaping from an ancient trap really gets the heart pumping. Provided it doesn't take too long, of course. I couldn't have done it without your relatively minor contribution. Thank you.
Actually, thinking about it, I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting that right. Okay. So, are you sure this is the tomb you were looking for?
Indeed, Veloth Tomb. Now we need to locate the hidden passages mentioned in the scroll, and the relics of Saint Veloth will be mine. To write about in my next book, of course. Stick close, apprentice. These tombs can be dangerous to the unwary.
What should we look for?
I could tell you, but I work on an instinctual level. I know relics of historic value when I see them.
So you don't know.
Apprentice, you lead the way. I expect that locked door was the worst this tomb has in store for us. It's smooth sailing from here, I'm certain.
So what about the hidden passages?
Ah, yes. The old scroll. It did mention hidden passages. That's what attracted me in the first place.
You should stay in the trap whilst I clear out the tomb.
Hidden passages, while you keep an eye out for any unexpected dangers. See? We make a great team, apprentice.
Alright, let's just look around. What's that just pinged up on there? I have no idea what that person is.
Be Veloth's long sought after right pauldron. Ah, the main chamber must be down these stairs.
Let's get this. Is there a book over here?
Now this is a burial chamber.
Well, obviously.
Need to find the entrance to the hidden passages.
And the fact there's like bodies around here.
Old scroll. There's a secret entrance that leads to the hidden passages somewhere in this chamber.
So how do we find the secret? How do we find the secret entrance?
I don't see any obvious lever or switch. That's too bad. Examine anything that looks unusual. That harp, for instance. That's an odd accoutrement for a burial chamber. I also spotted
Not that unusual.
strategically placed for our reference.
Not common. But why is Valen examining the unusual items?
I need to supervise. You are my apprentice, after all. Now get down there and find the hidden passage. Only the richest, most well-to-do families could afford to hide their true resting places so that no one could disturb or defile them. Imagine.
I'm thinking that Valen's going along with this because he just wants to see how far this will go, as in, you really have no idea what you're doing. This should be interesting. Eats popcorn.
Historical research isn't defilement. It's enriching the knowledge of future generations. My calling is noble and above reproach. It says so in my very first book. Now go find that entrance.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. I want to see exactly how far this quest line is going to go.
I doubt there's anything related to Saint Veloth in this chamber.
Oh no, that could be above. Okay.
Still, the inscription on that pedestal might reveal something. Perhaps that dusty old tome will suggest suitable offerings. Dust makes me sneeze, so you should take a look.
Okay, so let's get a goblet. And the hand mirror. Okay, and the ancient arrow. And what looks like a sack of grain that hasn't gone rotted. Okay. Brothers and sisters, right? Tomb of Vailna. Okay, so here place the globe. Oh, goblet even.
The brazier ignited. That's a good sign.
So you have to put an item that's relevant to each of them. Okay. A sack of grain.
You're a natural. Although I suppose my mentoring has honed your talent.
I'm going to have to see if there's a slap at NPC emote. Okay, that'd be the hand mirror. Oh, poor mirror, yes, of course, yeah.
Happy to see the ancestors aren't materializing. I find ghosts to be rather boorish.
If they do turn up, they can have you.
Oh, well done. Perhaps I should charge for my tutelage.
You do know I can command lightning bolts. Yeah? That'll charge you. Doors open.
We did it! On to the Undertomb, apprentice!
What's this we?
No dawdling, apprentice. There's treasure nearby. I can practically smell it.
What's all this we?
Isn't it exciting? We're the first living creatures to set foot down here in more than 100 years. This will definitely get an entire chapter in my next book.
Apart from that centipede I just saw going across the ground. But you're right. A hidden passage led to an older section of the tomb.
And that surprises you. Haven't you read my books?
Nope.
This is very similar to that time I unearthed the secret chambers of the Master Thief of Elsewhere.
Really?
Pity my apprentice on that excursion refused to heed my advice. Walked right into a nasty trap.
And that is why you always want this one to go first.
Going first? That's an honor I wouldn't dream of denying you. And I'll be right behind you, offering advice and watching for opportunities to teach valuable lessons. You won't get this kind of an education at any university or academy.
That is very true. But that is also probably what you told your apprentice elsewhere, yes?
Something along those lines. But he was too eager, running ahead before I could offer him the advantage of my experience. You don't seem to have that quirk. In fact, quite the opposite. It seems like you want to stand here and talk forever.
Oh, you little shitbag. Okay, very well. Let us go. I'm going to have a look over it.
Nothing important in there.
Oh, apart from that wraith, you mean?
An ornate coffer. I'll take a look while you deal with any other issues that may arise.
Great. Let's deal with the wraith. Wraith gone.
Keep your eyes peeled for traps, apprentice.
Ha. Fine.
Pity that old scroll didn't include some sort of map.
I am convinced that actually, you know what? When I defeated Molag Bol, he laid down some curse that I've ever had to deal with twits like this guy. But please, tell Velen, where did your assistant find that old scroll?
You keep bringing up that strange Nord woman. I believe she said she found the scroll at a shop in Sadrith Mora. Once she noticed the ancient Elven, she brought it to me straight away.
So you're going to share credit for this discovery with Elfbeta?
What? No, of course not. She'll get a thank you in the fine print. But I translated the scroll. I braved the dangers of the tomb. I did all the hard work. With some help from you, which I will gladly acknowledge when I write this thrilling tale.
Oh, I really wish... Like, you're really pushing that line, dude. It's like, not enough for me to kill you, but at the same time... Ooh. Ooh.
I'm sure you can handle this.
Let's just say he needs his pride or he has nothing. Let's just say it's like, number one, I am actually a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Two, I am on quite good terms with somebody in Morak Tong. So, you know, I give him a writ and you might be waking up with a blade right between your like that Ferengi in the Klingon. Yes, I love that quest. It's like, especially if you play it as a Klingon, you can just slap him. So it's like, slap the Ferengi, slap the Ferengi. Or was it punch? One of the two. Either way, you can perform violence on that Ferengi.
Well, that's not something you see every day.
Oof!
Opportunity for you to impress me, though.
Okay. You're getting my laundry bill. Alright. I'm like, dude, seriously, you almost became crispy bacon then. Ah! Oh, before I go.
I believe I see the treasure vault on the other side of this chamber.
Oh, there's...
Way, foul creatures!
What foul creatures?
The bracelet of Indrel Veloth. I'm sure of it.
What's... I want to know who lit all these torches as well. And he's locked himself behind the door again.
Ah, damn these trapped spaces and their tempting gaps. I hate to be a bother, but could you get me out of here, please?
I wish I could walk away. I wish I could walk away, but nope, I've got to do it properly. Ugh. Well, you do seem to have a knack for getting into tight situations.
So good of you to notice. I'm quite proud of my ability
Yes.
to turn any situation into a dramatic scene for my next book. Anyway, I believe you'll find another series of wall plates to push in the chamber to my right.
You know that Valen could just leave you in there?
That's a rather ungrateful attitude, after I graciously agreed to take you under my wing. If you don't let me out, however, we won't be able to use the key I found in here. I'm quite certain it opens the way into the next section of the tomb.
Oh, now he's got me. Now he's got me. There's another section.
Almost certainly. The scroll clearly described a final treasure vault, and we haven't come across anything like that yet. So, do a dark elf a favor and go push a wall plate. It's the second one from the left. Or is it the right?
Alright, then we'll see if the wall plates will open this door. Yeah, that's a pretty cool effect there. Okay. Gotta look, see if there's anything interesting. Yep. There's 4 options in here. It looks like it's... What's that one? There's a hidden bit in expansion to Borderlands 2 where you basically enter the hall. It looks suspiciously like the throne room of the Red Keep. I think I know the bit you're talking about. Yes! Yes, I do remember that. I remember playing Borderlands 2. Great game. That was a great game. But you could just spend ages and go slap, 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 slap. Hopefully, this is the one.
I found a jeweled glove and a sturdy key. Let's see if it opens the way into the next section of the tomb.
After you.
Ah, sweet freedom! Onward!
Okay, there's at least one more part of this map.
You deal with this. I wouldn't want to deny you a chance to demonstrate your impressive combat prowess. Hmm?
Okay. That's it. You run off ahead, just in case there's any more flame traps.
So many spirits. Why they prefer tombs like this is beyond me.
Okay, there weren't any flame traps, but Valen is now not having to worry about getting slippers anymore.
Apprentice, you missed a few.
Yes, I did. I missed some. Okay, and now I'm getting paranoid. There's more traps. Oops, wrong one. So if I go into hide mode, that sometimes shows up the triggers. Like I said, sometimes shows up triggers. Okay.
Tiles set in the floor. I've seen this before.
I've seen something like this before as well.
Walls. Do you see any differences? I suppose the order is important, but a few of the panels have fallen into disrepair.
God, this is like that bit in Indiana Jones. Like, Jehovah begins with an eye.
Think of the stone tiles set into the floor as a giant locking mechanism. We just need to determine the proper combination to open the way forward. Of course, there's probably some kind of conundrum built in.
You have dealt with a puzzle like this before?
Of course, but no two puzzles are ever exactly the same. The scroll described a proper path to ancient honors. Or was it to honor the ancients? No matter. Close enough. We just need to determine the correct order in which to walk the stone tiles.
Well, what happens if we get it wrong?
That's where the conundrum comes in. Check the panels on the wall and see if they provide any insight. I'll supervise and run through the huge catalog of adventure obstacles and how to counteract them. I memorized it for
what great book.
situations.
Well, let this one know if you think of something. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so at the very least I have to go from that weird upturned U to an S and then make my way over to that T with the dot underneath it to the N. But it's how to get from there to there, that's the question. Oh, there you go. Okay, so start from the tile that's second from the left. Okay, move forward. Right. Forward.
Just step in the proper order.
Forward. Right. Forward.
Flash of gold. A blessing from St. Veloth for sure.
I wasn't that far off.
Come to Narcissus, you beautiful golden head, you.
Oh, dude. I really wouldn't.
And look, another passage opens. That will lead to the treasure vault most assuredly.
Right. After talking to Narcissus, let him finish speaking and moving before you follow. So before I do that, I'm not even going to loot in here, just to be on the safe side.
I'm just guessing, mind you, but I dare say that skull belonged to a son or grandson of St. Veloth. What a spectacular discovery!
Maybe you should have left the skull where you found it.
Nonsense. Did you see it? Emeralds for eyes, covered in gold. It's better than anything in my collection. Don't let odd sounds disturb you. I learned
In his collection.
just hum the tune to the Red Mountain drinking song and keep moving forward.
But the skull was hidden behind a gate, with magic protecting it from people like us.
There are no people like us. We solved the puzzle and uncovered the secret. You did all the work, of course, but I had it figured out the moment we entered the chamber. I was ready to help if you needed it. Now, let's see what's waiting inside.
Very well, let us continue on.
To the Ancient Crypt! My next book is going to be a trilogy for sure.
Can wait a few more seconds. Okay, that seems to have done it. See, that's another reason why I like using this guide as well, so sometimes when bugs come up like that, it gives me an alert to go, yeah, just make sure you do this, otherwise it could lock up your quests, which is good. Tomb of the Matriarch. Oh, this is going to be a big spider, isn't it?
Well, this isn't at all what I expected.
Okay, Matriarch. Skeletal bruiser. Let's deal with these little buggers first.
Ancient. These must be Veloth's earliest ancestors.
Deal with these archers.
Perform a thorough historical examination while you deal with any inconveniences that happen our way.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll do that. I'll just deal with the skeletons.
Your technique to be a little more graceful than that.
that, you know, as far as they know, we're just invading their ancestral lands.
Look at this. Preserved bodies, not cremated ashes. A technique that predates the earliest Dark Elves.
This chamber's rather large. As see that one up ahead? That's a rather...
Dear, I don't like the look of this. I'm sure you can manage.
Yeah, I'm not a great fan either, pal. Oh, I tell a lie. A matriarch is a bone construct. Fine.
Vital parts. They have to have vital parts.
I think her entire form is a vital part. And there's the vault, apparently.
Ancient stairs. Those often lead to ancient treasures.
Okay, wait for him to enter. Yep, right. Done. I just heard that go clink clink.
This is disappointing. Where's all the treasure? Nothing but some broken crates and an old well. Narcissus Dren never fails like this. I blame you, apprentice.
I should have left you to the matriarch.
My translation was nearly perfect, so how could this be? Where are the relics? The treasure? There's nothing here but some busted old crates and a decrepit old well.
So, for then guessing the old scroll was wrong.
No, that's impossible. Ancient scrolls lead to discovery and treasure, not disappointment. I blame you, apprentice. You obviously don't have the attitude and temperament necessary to make great discoveries. You've ruined my expedition.
Can I just turn him into a Dunmer-shaped light bulb, please? I won't kill him. Just light him up. You tell Velen, wasn't it worth it just for the adventure?
Isn't that a noble sentiment? But noble sentiments don't pay the bills or sell my books. You wouldn't understand. You have no sense of what it takes to do what Narcissus Dren does. You're nothing more than an apprentice.
I'm just trying to... It doesn't... Okay. I don't want these things. I know exactly what I want to do. Right, I'm going to Google this very quickly. I want to make sure this isn't bugged. Okay, string. Well. Trick. Oh, ESO does help. ESO. That's a string. Well. I don't think it makes a difference. Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be a difference. Okay. Cross your fingers this doesn't bug the game out. Didn't Valen read that somewhere that the chamber hid treasure in their wells?
Of course! Narcissus Dren and the Well of Gold! One of my earliest adventures. Why didn't I think of that? I take back everything I said. You are a good apprentice. Now, let's see what they hid away in that old well.
You might want to take a closer look. I really hope this...
I think you're right, apprentice. There's no water down there, and I definitely see a gleam of gold. Hey! I assume that was a mistake on your part.
Nope.
I reiterate my earlier observation. You're a terrible apprentice. Hello? Is anyone there? A little help, please?
Good. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, that water's got to go somewhere, right? Like, oh no, this one accidentally pushed him down the well. Whoops. Like, where's my boss? Yeah, funny story. That was actually quite satisfying. Reading books from reading books from bookshelves was.
Borfrey, now is not the time to take a break. Narcissus will be out soon, I'm sure.
Nah. Ooh, I'll be right back. Glowy thing. Yes. Yeah, about your boss. You may be waiting a while.
It's good to see you again. Finished exploring the tomb? But where's Narcissus? I do miss that dark elf terribly, you know.
He's doing quite well. Quite well. I made myself laugh there. He wanted to check out one more hole in the ground.
That sounds like my Narcissus. Always wanting to explore just one more nook and cranny. I assume he'll be along shortly for one of my shoulder rubs. Allow me to pay you for your service. It is the standard rate for Narcissus apprentices.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's just like pans across. You can see him like, hello, little help. Okay, so I need to go to Molag Mar. Remember where Molag Mar is? That is. It's nicest. Place I can't pronounce. Valley of the Wind. Sadrith Mora. That's Vivek City. Badamora. Duin West Gash. Oh, Molag Mar. There we go. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's just like clearing off the what do you call it? The little side quests now. Like the major ones that were around when the guide was written. So there's a few it does miss off, but that just gives me things to do, like I say, when I'm off not streaming. Which is fine. I'm okay with it. You can go away. Ooh. There's a treasure chest there, I think. Yes. Okay. Not amazing, but not crappy either. Right, where am I going? Where are you sending me? You're sending me... this way, I think? That's the problem. Sometimes they... Wait, where are you sending me? Right, this is follow the path around the mountains. So where exactly is he sending me again? I said, it doesn't look like it... Okay, so it looks like that might be the best way. So is this way around the mountain? Okay. It's literally the long way. Oh, poop. Very long way. Very, very long way. Although part of me is wondering how long it would actually take now to go from one side of the map to the other in real time without using like way shrines or anything like that. Because I can remember in Daggerfall, which was like the first proper Elder Scrolls games I played, the map was it was big, but it was also very, very spread out. Like you really couldn't do any travel properly without doing fast travel or some kind of map. And apparently it would take in real time 2 weeks to go from one side of the map to the other. So literally, I mean, you could go, try and find places, but it was just, you had to use like the fast travel system. But I think they were going for a form of realism, to sort of think, yeah, it would take you ages to do that, or you can hitch a lift. Where is this person? Hello.
Sarah, what a stroke of luck. You're a warrior, yes?
Yes.
You are.
Well,
I need your help, Sarah. All is not well in Matu's Arkin.
what is the problem?
Husbandry run amok. Our chief breedsman, Drovos Nellis,
Excuse me.
created a new genus of Quama. They've proven to be very aggressive and impossible to control. When I advised caution, Drovos nearly killed me. Called me an intellectually stunted poltroon.
That sounds a bit rude. What do you want Valent to do about it?
Drovos managed to create a royal queen egg. If the egg hatches, our native Quama will be wiped out. He's gone mad, Sarah, and all of Vardenfell may pay the price. I need you to destroy this egg, white out the scribs in waiting, and deal with Drovos. I hate that it's come to this, but Drovos forced my hand. Quama husbandry is a delicate science. Introducing a belligerent expansionist breed like this? It's madness, pure and simple. We can't take the risk.
Okay. Into the mine. Oh, hello. Nope. Come on in. Come on. No. Yeah, I've got good at recognising it's like when you want to jump up on my lap now. Wow. There we go. So how big is this? Oh, it's a sort of standard delve size, really. Okay, so I go through here. Deal with these little shuzbigs. I was going to say, I don't know what that word is, I just made it up.
Advance!
Like, advance to your death. Get you. Got a bit of my stinking, like, oh, look at that sulphur clouds and everything. There we go. And you can go away as well. That's it. Right, bye. Yes, it's looking like the Morrowind expansion, sorry, not Morrowind, the Oblivion expansion should be out beginning of the first week of June. I mean, there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to get the base game done by then, but like I say, I will be taking a slight diversion. Well, I'll be creating a character just to start things off there, and it'll be a temporary character. It won't be a full one. I just like maybe 1 or 2 sessions. And then once I come back to the main game, main plot line, we'll be taking another diversion back there so I can go and get the companion. Yeah. Oh, there's a chest there for some reason. And it's looking like it's going to be the surprisingly another dark elf. Oh, that's going to make things difficult. It's not Naryu, unfortunately, even though I wish it would be. Oh, that could make things interesting if I turn up at... Oh, that's going to make things very interesting. But either way, I will be taking a slight diversion to go and get that character and then coming back to the main plot. But it's honestly, it just feels like it's something that should be done. Plus, it then also help me if I want to do like world bosses and stuff like that. And give me a chance to level her up, get her gear, try it out, that kind of thing. That's it. Oop. Take a surprise. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have gone very... That could have gone very bad. I could have gone splat there. That's my number one weakness. Ledges. It's fine. There we go. Have some lightning. The other thing I haven't really decided yet about the companion is, do I want to go for DPS, tanking, or healing? Because you can set them up different ways. I'm leaning towards her being a either not so much a mirror, but shall we say like a version of Naryu in terms of how she plays, like up close and personal, stabby, that type of play, or maybe even, I don't know, what's the word, long range sort of thing. So I am leaning towards the DPS side rather than tanking, because I can heal myself, so I don't really need a healer. Tanking is for the other companion. He's definitely going to be a tanky type. So for me, it feels like having a second DPS where I can heal myself and I can semi-tank will be the superior option. But if it doesn't work out, then I can always go and get the other companion and swap it out and have him as the tank. I think you can actually have both companions at once, but I believe you can only have one active at a time, but I will have to find out on that one. Cool if you can have multiple and only have, like the way they do it in, say, Star Wars, where you can have multiple companions but only one active, that kind of thing. I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. But to begin with, I'll be focusing on Miri. Although having said that, for boss fights, a tank would be quite handy. Because I think that's my greatest problem I've noticed, is having someone else take all the hits and then I can just bring the pain. A bit like what the Warden does. Like the Bear is a tanky character. And they bring on the... What's the point? I could recreate a Warden. For my next character. So I do like companion... what do you call it? Builds. I would like those sort of things. Just give this little bugger as well. Help this person. They help me, so I'll help them. That's a lot of script jelly. Just in case. You never know. Nope, not today. Not today. Oh dear. I hear weird noises. Okay, so I go to the right and get that, what do you call it? Skill shard? Sky shard? Well, it's not so much I need it, it'd just be very helpful to have. That's it. Ah, that's a cool costume. Yeah, looks like everyone else is going in here as well. How do I get down here without breaking my neck? And I think I'll be able to drop down to that second ledge, but how do I get back ledge? How do I get back up? That's a problem with future Chris. Oh, looks like there's a boss up there. How do I get up there? That's the question. Not that way. Alright, that's how I get back up. Okay, but let's see. As you can see on the map, there's a skull and crossbones, which normally indicates a dungeon boss. Alright. Can't do it that way. Oh, looks like one of those ones I have to go around. Okay. Fine. Just double check, make sure there's nothing here. You never know. Nope, I can't do it that way. Alright, fine, I'll go the long way around. Oh, we haven't got to go the long way around, don't I? Okay, fine. Oh, of course, go across that bridge. That might help. Why did you not fall in the water? Okay. Alright, so I might be able to go that way, drop back down and go that way. Okay. So yeah, I've got to do a sort of circle round, do a little bit of a loop. Yep. Okay, a bit slow down there. Oh, bloody, there's more of them. You don't kill them with aggressive species. Championship point. Thank you. I mean, let's just get out of here. Get the book. Okay, so I can't. Doesn't look like I can go around there. Alright, fine. I'll do that on my day off. Just to say, there's still plenty of things to actually do. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm still enjoying this game after all this time, is that, you know, there's things I can do off stream that don't really impact the main quest line, apart from, you know, give me a bit more extra strength or maybe some extra loot, that kind of thing. But unless there's a very particular difficult quest, as a general rule, I'm just probably going to keep everything like the quest-based stuff for streams.
Finally, I thought you might have been eating. Is it done? Did you take care of that madman Drovos?
Yes.
Well, this has been an ugly business, hasn't it? A talented breedsman dead, a brood exterminated, mercenaries slaughtered. Sometimes I miss the academy. Please take this. House Lalu owes you a great debt. Safe travels, Zara.
Thank you. Okay. Suan Ray Shrine. Right, where the flip's that? That's Tel Branora. That's that one. Tel Mora. By the Wind. Nisus. West Gash. Adran. Barmora. City, Sran. I'm going to find it eventually. Excuse me, I apologise. It's the hay fever and cat hairs really do make my nose itch. Even though my nose itches at the most best of times, this is especially even more irksome. Scarlet Judge. Oh, I know what this quest is. Okay. Before I do this quest, then I'm going to take a very slight diversion back to Vivek Temple. I think this one might May not be doing the Clockwork City today, because if this is the quest, I think it is. This may take a little while. It's not a bad quest. It's actually quite good fun. I've done it on another character because I've already got the reward from it. But at the same time, I want to show this one off first. Now, I'll try and remember where she is. But there's different cantons here. I'm trying to think. I think that's her up there. Yep, there she is. Right up there. I'm trying to think how to get up there now. I was hoping she hadn't despawned or anything because I went to another area.
Okay. Have mercy, forgive us. Forgive me, I should have said something. I should have warned them.
She disappeared. Am I going blind? She was right here. She was literally right here. And am I on the wrong thing? I might be. I might actually be on the wrong canton. What is... She was definitely there. I wasn't going mad. Yeah, because I came out of the thing. Oh, you know, I thought the statues were in different positions. Yeah, they're different statues, aren't they? She was literally right here. Okay, so see if I can trigger that out, trigger it to start up again. Because I came here before, she was around here somewhere. I came out of here. Gosh. Okay, this game's just tormenting me now. Son of a... Just to make sure I'm not going completely bonkers. Okay, so I came out of the shrine. Come over to here. And I saw her over there. Excuse me, have you seen a Dunmer around here? Oh, stupid question, of course. And of course, his steps right bloody here. It's tormenting me now. All this just to get some certain dialogue. Wouldn't mind, but she was literally right there.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Yeah. I've got one important piece to deal with. Okay, now she's back. How many many times did I go past here?
We keep managing to find each other, don't we, hero? Deshan, Eastmarch, the Gold Coast, even here in Vardenfell. Gods, it feels like I've known you forever.
It's not been that long.
Do I need to remind you about all the things you helped me accomplish? We stopped a plague in Deshan. We helped Almalexia in Mournhold. We saved the king of the Nords.
Yes.
We even stopped a killer that turned delicious pastries into a weapon.
That was the quest I was trying to do on Tuesday. And we saved the Resident Councillors here in Vardenfell.
That's one I won't soon forget. Poor Vea. I was her mentor. I should have seen what was happening to her early enough to help. But I wanted to ask you something. Why do you keep showing up and sticking your beautiful nose in my business?
Here we go. Because your beautiful nose needed the help.
You think my nose is beautiful? Hero, you're going to make me blush. Look, I know I've been kind of a tease, but I really do like you. And I appreciate that you've always been there for me. One day, when all the dangers have passed, well...
Yes?
Do I really have to spell it out? When I'm ready, when you're ready, we'll find a quiet cabin in the woods, open an expensive bottle of wine, snuggle up by the fire, and then I'll probably stick a dagger between your ribs. It's who I am, hero.
And for her, that is flirting. Okay. Yep, that was worth it. Now. See if I can do it about... Nope, don't want to do that. Yup. Broken leg. Yeah. So if I turn up with a... yeah, it's going to make things awkward in the future, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, now we're going to continue with the Scarlet Judge thing. Now, if this only takes a little while, then yeah, we will be... But I don't think this is like a quick thing. I think this will take most of the night, if not more.
You're safe now, citizen. Continue your journey in peace.
Oh, you're talking to that one over there.
Keep your weapons sheathed, citizen. The situation is well in hand, I assure you.
What happened here?
Bandits. I wish all my work were this simple. I'm investigating some irregularities in Suran's justice system. The town's lead constable, Marshal Halaran, may be arresting people without cause. I pray that I'm wrong, but I could use an ally.
How could Belen assist you in your investigation?
So you'll help? Excellent. I need evidence, testimony. Many of the Marshal's prisoners are toiling on plantations.
I just thought something I can do.
Talk to them. Gather some proof of Halaran's corruption. Then meet me at Ulis Manor.
Okay.
The plantations are crawling with iron...
Bear me one moment. Ooh, I pressed the wrong one there. Do I have the Scarlet Judge hat still? Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like it. There we go. Yeah. It's like, well... like, well, one of us has to go and change. Yeah, I told you. I got the reward from this and I just thought, I'm going to do this dressed up as him just for a giggle. Oh, this is going to be amusing. Like, why are you dressed up as me? Yeah, this amuses this one. Do you not like it? No, go back and change your clothes. No. It will not happen. Talk to a prisoner. Right, you do. You've got an arrow above your head.
Stay your last, slaver. I work. Whipping me will not motivate me further.
You can tell this one what is going on here, yes?
Can I? Yes. Will I? No. Not until Overseer Torvain is dead. He's already spotted you, I know it. If he finds out I've spoken to you, I'm as good as dead. Kill Torvain, then we can talk.
Alright, fine, you want...
That slave! Don't you have more to say?
Oh, he's a slaver. Okay, I have no problems taking this guy out.
Another lazy slave, I'll kill you too!
No, you won't.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
No, you won't.
Join my other rebellious slaves!
Join my slaves and... He's dead now.
I saw you strike down Overseer Torvain. Well fought, friend. If ever an elf had it coming, it was Torvain.
Dude, he's a slaver. He's, he's above necromancers. Well, I kind of take... Yeah, he's above necromancers as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, there are some good necromancers, but slavers... Yeah, there's no good slavers, by their very definition. But, you would tell Valin how you became a prisoner.
I was taking a deposit to the bank. A week's worth of coin, fairly earned. Marshal Lauren accosted me and seized it. Accused me of stealing from some farmer outside town. The farmer's dead, of course, but who needs witnesses when an orc's to blame?
Have you seen anything Valin could use against her? Anything specific?
Maybe. These damn dark elves think I'm nothing but an animal. Some don't even think I can speak. Makes them careless around me. Mistress Dren...
Look at the muscles on that guy's arms.
You might find something of value in her manner.
Ah, well, this one will search her manner and bring her testimony to someone who can help. Seriously, that dude's got ridiculously powerful muscles on his arms. Oh, that was my XP buff. There it is. Okay. I think doing this like sort of quest dressed up as that vigilante type is quite amusing. Okay, speak to this prisoner. Hello. Rigger.
Ha! Well, I'll be a skeever's drunk auntie. Did you really cut down Overseer Torvain?
Yes.
Certainly won't miss that horse's arse.
Oh, this one is looking for people who were falsely arrested. Will you?
Falsely? Guess that's a matter of perspective. I punched a dark elf. But I promise you, that wormy little snowback had it coming. I'd punch him again if I got the opportunity.
Fair enough. So you were sentenced to hard labor for punching someone.
Well, maybe that someone was Master Arano. And maybe the punch broke his jaw in 3 places. But that's what he gets for asking me to service his gods. Lauren told me I can shorten my sentence by working here. You telling me different?
I think all things considered, the reason why you punched him out and broke his jaw into 3 places comes under justifiable reasons. Marshal Hadarian may be lying.
Sure's blood. I knew that elf was skeeving me out. Oh, when I get my hands on her.
This one has only one request. When you do, can he at least help? Because she sounds like an a-hole. And if she's a slaver or involved with them, yeah.
Did you just... is Overseer Torvain really dead?
Yes.
Prisoner?
Oh, excuse me, I appear to be on fire.
Where is that halfwit?
My apologies.
Did you... prisoner? Slave, more like...
It does, yeah.
I belong here. That Marshal, Laren. She says I murdered a beggar the day I arrived in Surin. I can't even bring myself to kill a fly, let alone a person. There's got to be some mistake.
Why are you not in prison? Is there anything you can tell Velen about Haran's plans?
Master Kark's building a new prison in Suran, but it isn't finished yet. In the meantime, they make us work out here in the fields. Lauren visits Kark's house twice a week. Maybe you can find something there. You have to get me out of here.
I am working on it. I mean, if this was like a cornfield or the equivalent, it'd be like, popcorn. I'm gonna push someone back in. Yep. I can't even jump over a bloody... There we go. Damn you, fence. You beat me. Really, you want to try something as well? And there we go. That bit well was annoying. Oh, I haven't played a Woad anyone for a while. Did I see a guard around here? I did. And he just spotted me. Shit. Oh well, maybe next time. Alright, where's the entrance? Of course it's the outside of the bloody building, isn't it? Okay. Keep an eye for any guards. I don't think I'm here to stabby. I think I'm here to investigate or steal. However, that felt good. The blade is happy. Of course, whilst I'm here, be rude not to. Recipe in the cupboard. Pumpkin. Well, again, I've got to start questioning the logic. It'll just make my brain hurt. Just have to take a fee from the goods. Because why not? You know what? Fine. What's that sushi on that plate there? Shelf. Okay, so I have to go down here and go to the next residence, which is the manor, which is right over there. Okay, again, oh, there's some guards. So again, technically I'm going stealth mode, but screw it. They work for a corrupt police and guard and slavers. Okay, that actually made it look more nasty, it being off screen like that. Like, what happened? Ugh. You just see blood coming onto the camera, like, very unpleasant. At least. Okay, that is a cool assassin's-like outfit. That is. I like that. It's supposed to be sneaking. I am sneaking. Nobody can see me if they're all dead. Yeah, definitely doesn't look like going to be hitting Clockwork City today, but no, that's fine. Just in case. How did you not see me? Seriously, how did that guard not see me? I'm going to pretend I didn't see him, that way I won't get killed. I can hear voices. Where are they? Are they outside? Okay, back to the Suran race right now. Which is right there. Okay. Right, to the manor. Yule's Manor, which is... It's interesting how they have the main entrance like up the stairs like this rather than on the lower floor. It's not... Was it? I always found that sort of thing, you know, an interesting idea that you go up to get into the main entrance, but then you have like a lower floor that you can only get through when you by going originally up. I suspect there's probably like places around the world that actually do have a what do you call it? Do have that sort of configuration. But it's definitely not something we have much in this country. Oh, some chicken game. Not a game, sub game. Melon. Yeah, see that we're now in like the kitchen and stuff, and there's no entrances outside. So, are we going up? Again, one of us have to change. Hello.
Ah, true to your word. I knew I could trust you.
You
I led the
don't know me.
on a merry chase, and I doubt they'll stay scattered for long. What of your search? Did you find any evidence of Halaran's corruption?
Khajiit found evidence that may implicate Marshal Halaran.
I see my faith in you was not misplaced. We will discuss your evidence and more, but not in this hall. You trusted me and helped me gather the evidence I needed. Now, I shall trust you with a secret I have carried for years. Come, follow me.
Your real name is in fact Bruce Wayne. Ooh. There's a secret passage behind the bookcase. I'll just see if there's anything I could take.
My mentor used her wealth to better others, not herself. Having inherited her manor, I now do the same.
So what do we do about Marshal Halaran?
This evidence proves Halaran's guilt, but there's no telling how deep the corruption goes. There's only one person I trust with this information, Constable Gretgar. I fear I must ask more of you.
What else do you need?
My observations of Halaran suggest paranoia bordering on obsession. If she suspects that anyone is moving against her, she'll no doubt summon her Iron Hounds. If a melee breaks out in Suran, innocents will suffer. That's something I can't abide.
So what is the alternative?
If Constable Gretgar's going to arrest the Marshal without a fight, we'll have to distract her mercenaries. I'll deal with the constables. You raid the Iron Hound camp in the Daedric ruins outside Suran. Burn their weapons and destroy their supplies.
And the fact that we're now wearing the same outfits will make people think they're in two places at once. It's not like I totally didn't know this was going to happen and picked this outfit just because of it. And that would be a lie. I just couldn't remember where in the storyline it cropped up. That's the only thing I couldn't remember. I think when I did this before, this was like the stuff I did first, with this quest line. Which was another reason why it took me a long time to get through the different pieces, because I was doing side quest after side quest after side quest after side quest after side quest. But now I have power. Because I can. Okay, I just looked at her and she fell down. That was good. Of course, the Blade of Woe does give me a speed buff, which is nice.
To arms! We're under attack!
Yes, yes you are. Like, surprise! Oh, you turn invisible. Okay. Burn the weapons. Give it a use well. Come on, swap over, thank you. Sometimes I keep forgetting there's a delay sometimes. What was the other one? Sort it around this up. Oh, it's down there, okay. See,
That's the last mistake you'll ever make.
no, I don't think it is. Surprise! Oh, a purple item.
Fire! Fire!
No, vampire. And that one's dead. He's dead, Jim. Okay, so that's one half of the camp done. The next is going to be around here. My dog's just standing there looking at me going, There we go.
Find that damn saboteur!
Ah, fine, maybe you won't survive the attempt. That's a promise.
Useless! No one leaves until we clean up this mess!
He says as he runs out the camp. Zoidberg away! That's fun.
Not you too. This is ridiculous. You there! You've been selected for a random search! Come here at once!
Oh, great. Ah, Flynn knows the position.
Follow me quietly, away from the gates. We have a judge in common.
Alright.
This'll do. Sorry about this cloak and dagger nonsense. I can't be seen talking to anyone even remotely suspicious right now.
That's a gnarly scar on her face. Why is Marshal Haran watching you?
She's on the lookout for anyone who might be colluding with the Scarlet Judge. I'm a friend of House Redoran, but that'll only get you so far in this town, especially with Halaran's Iron Hounds prowling around. But look, we've got bigger problems.
So I suspected that me dressed up like the Scarlet Judge isn't helping right now. Oh well.
There was an ambush. Somehow Marshal Halaran found out the Scarlet Judge was coming. Must have been one of the plantation owners. Damn their eyes! I wasn't fast enough. They've jailed him. And if I know Halaran, they plan to do much worse.
How do you know he's still alive? Obviously ignoring the fact that he looks like, to your point of view, is alive. Right? You know what? Fine, I'm not going to go there. I'll just make everyone go cross-eyed.
Halaran needs him to recant his accusations, publicly. Probably got one of her hounds working him over right now, trying to squeeze out a confession.
The judge will hold out as long as he can, but everyone breaks eventually. We've got to get him out.
How do we do that?
I'd let you into the prison myself, but Halaran doesn't trust me with the keys. I've got the respect of her constables and the house, but my hands aren't dirty enough for her. You're going to have to find the key.
Any idea where Velen might find one?
Constable Kren will snatch up a bribe without batting an eye. If you're short on coin, try convincing Soren's locksmith Remas to cut you a deal. Or you could talk to Dradini down at Desoles. She might know something. Just be discreet, alright?
You have nothing to worry about. This one is the pinnacle of discretion. Now, where do I gotta go? Jump onto the building. Oh, I see where I'm gonna go. Right, I see. Oh yeah, jump onto there, jump down onto there. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. The House of Earthly Delights. Alright then.
You're new in town, aren't you? Yes, I'd recognize your face otherwise.
I am wearing a mask.
You to Suran, here to tour our idyllic plantations? Sample our Redarin wines, or are you looking for something more stimulating?
What do you mean by stimulating?
Like an exquisite gem, Suran has many facets, many angles. In truth, we have something for everyone. Looking to expand your mind? I can recommend someone to help you. Looking for someone to warm your bed? I can recommend someone for that too.
Okay. But please indulge Khajiit. What about getting him a look inside Thoran's prison?
Fascinating. Most people come to me asking how to get someone out of prison, not how to get someone in. There's an inebriated constable downstairs who will set you right. Just make sure you tell Kren I sent you. He and I, we have an arrangement.
Khajiit already knows about Kren. Do you have any other ideas?
You're well informed. I like that. I can tell you Constable Mirel went missing a few days ago. Word is he ran afoul of some skooma dealers down in Mazinch. Mirel had a key to the prison. Find him, and he may let you borrow it.
I applaud you on your pronunciation of that word. Why are you helping Khajiit?
Perhaps I took a liking to your lovely eyes. Or perhaps I simply hate Marshal Halaran enough to make her life difficult. You choose. Oh, and if you change your mind about that entertainment, come look for me. I'll cut you a great deal.
Everybody wants a piece of Khajiit in this town. It's like, I am not a piece of meat. I am several pieces of meat. No. I'm not going to steal the Khajiit with it's not a Khajiit, an Argonian right there, but I should come walking in like, yeah, you're okay. You're good. You're good. Okay, that's a cool fan. Hello?
Ugh, I'm drinking here. Bugger off, Fla.
Charming, huh? Khajiit heard you are the person to talk to about the tour of Suran's prison.
Now who told you that? I'm a decorated constable of Suran, not some damned tour guide. Off with you, or you'll see that prison from inside a cell.
Well, this one can pay.
Oh, can you now? Well, that's a whole different discussion. If you've got the coin, I don't see any harm in letting you pop in for a look around. So, what do you say? Willing to make a donation to the city's constabulary?
How about this for a donation?
Oh yes, that'll help a great deal. You're a generous sort, and we do love generosity here in Suran. Feel free to take a tour anytime you like. This key will get you inside. Anyone asks, say you found it in a gutter. Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay.
Droth has told everyone who would listen how you discovered that spy.
So I think basically what I'm going to do when I'm in that prison is... help myself to any goods as compensation. Where's the prison? Where's the prison? Oh, it's literally right up here. Oh, for some reason I was expected to be further away.
Not you too. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Talenra, but my wife insists we try a real mage.
That doesn't sound good. I make sure not, just in case. Now here's the question, shall I put myself into... Nope, I'm here just to... Shit. Alright, budget. Screw it. Hello?
My friend, I see Constable Gretka found you. Please, forgive me if I don't stand up. The Marshal's henchman broke my knees as soon as I arrived.
Ooh.
It's good to meet you, face to face. I wish it was under better circumstances.
So you're the Scarlet Judge?
One of them. The people of Vardenfell see the Judge as one immortal guardian. But in truth, many warriors have taken up the cowl. I was just the most recent. These knees, though. I fear my heroics are at an end. It's time to pass on the mantle.
I wonder who could take your place. I wonder. I mean, anyone in chat got any suggestions who could take his place? You know, who just happens to be, up for these kind of shenanigans? I mean, where am I going to get an outfit that's going to fit me?
To you, of course. Well, don't act so surprised.
Mild shock.
You've proven to be a capable warrior and a friend to the downtrodden and oppressed. Vardenfell needs a Scarlet Judge. I can think of no one worthier. Unfortunately, my regalia is no longer here.
I didn't think this through. Okay. Please tell Khajiit, where is your costume now? He says, standing right in front of him wearing it.
Warden Libo, the prisoner's overseer, took it as a trophy. While they were interrogating me, I heard him mention a hunting trip to Lake Canard.
That's just so hilarious.
Find Libo and you'll find the judge's regalia. Once you don the cowl, seek out Constable Gretka.
I mean, I understand that from a story point of view, they have to assume you don't have it, but it also does make me laugh. Well, okay, Suan Race Shrine. Oh, this is. I didn't think that was going to work. That's going to happen. Yeah, sometimes you don't even see the things, even when they're right in front of you. To be fair, he has been beaten up quite badly and tortured, so we can forgive him. He's like, that looks like my costume. Nope, I must be hallucinating. Lack of blood or something. Yeah. Which is fine. That's kind of makes sense. So yeah, per se, we can forgive him. Poor fella's been injured. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the stolen goods.
anything.
There you go. Well, I said I was going to help myself to stuff whilst I was in there, so... Apparently, I am now just disreputable. I know that. I just broke into a prison, killed 2 of the guards, and... Well, technically, I didn't break into a prison. I acquired the means to get into a prison. And now someone's attacking me. Who's attacking me? Really? You screwed. Horrible, horrible creatures. There we go. Ugh. Where's the camp? Just in case. Do enjoy. Oh, it's a crafting area. Oh, I can make the assassin. This is where you come to make the assassin's guile stuff. Okay, yep. Okay, that's my. Oh, that's a lot of stuff finished. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 items that have been finished now. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Do this whilst I'm here. It helps me level stuff up. Also clears out some space. Gives me a little bit of a XP buff as well. Yep. That's going to happen every time, isn't it? Okay, so let's not do that too much. Yeah, because it's reminded me that I've got another character who's completed crafting. Breaking out all these items to get crafting experience, basically. Yeah. Nice. So that adds them to the collections as well. This is probably going to do it again. Yeah. I'll refine some of that iron whilst I'm here. Because by having multiple characters crafting skills up, it comes in very handy when there's events and doing the daily crafting bits, because they can get you about 500-600 gold each. And if you have multiple characters to do that, very helpful. Plus, I want to have at least one character I've got, if not all of the achievements, then at least a massive chunk of them. Obviously, I'm not factoring in things like PvP and stuff like that, because that would just be very, very annoying. So I've never gone there because I don't have anything queued up for that. Good thing is, these items then go into the collections. Which is very handy. But I do need to, what's the word? I do need to use there's a particular crafting station I need to use to get it to work. Wouldn't?
It seems I hunt bigger game today.
No. No, you don't. That's right. Oh, blimey, you're a bit... Okay, fine. How about hunting a vampire? Oh, I have that. I have the trophy stuff. Oh, look, I have to equip the Scarlet Judge's Regalia disguise. You know what? I'm gonna have to do it anyway for the part of the quest. So, oh look, no change. Like literally nothing changed. Although, having said that, I now have, what do you call it, a bounty, or at least a... I don't know, if I encounter any guards, they're probably going to want their cut, aren't they? You know what? Screw it. Let's just deal with him. No, you... There. Okay. So where am I going? Am I going back over? I am. I'm taking a shortcut. Screw it. Let's just Leroy it. I could kill him, I'm just choosing not to. Come on.
Not you too. This is ridiculous.
Up steps.
I'm sorry, Talenra, but my wife insists we try a real name.
There we go, this is Constable.
Now there's a sight for sore eyes. The Scarlet Judge returns. You wear it well. Better than Melar, even. But don't tell him I said that.
Melar refused to leave the prison. He urged Khajiit to deal with Halaran as the judge.
Shaw's bones he's a stubborn one. Well, let's make sure he doesn't suffer in vain, hey? Halaran's gotten sloppy since Melar's capture. A combination of paranoia and misguided relief, I guess. She's making mistakes. Now's the time to act.
Forgive Khajiit for asking, but what's our next move?
I did some snooping of my own while you were gone. According to Constable Kren, Halaran ordered Inanya's egg mine sealed today.
Lots of egg mines.
Your point that Halaran's meeting with her plantation allies in that mine. She's probably carrying your evidence too.
But I would like to know, how does he get into the mine? I'm assuming through the front door, or is that too obvious?
The front gates are barred from the inside, but
I stand corrected.
Near the back. It just so happens Dradini had a spare key to sell. Sneak in the back of the mine and recover that evidence. I'll meet you out front, ready to arrest Halaran.
All right. Well, Khajiit will do that. Oh, I think I remember this next quest that's coming up. I think I remember this one. This is an amusing one. If it is the one I think it is.
There goes another client who's known me for years. Not a proper mage, they say. Rubbish! By Vec, if I get my hands on that fetcher from Somerset, I'll wring his scrawny golden neck.
Okay, she's a bit upset. But, forgive Khajiit, what is going on?
Just watching my business fall into ruin. People used to rely on me to heal their children and mend their injuries, but now it's all Menaldinian this and Menaldinian that. Damned guild lackey. He's even pinning up signs to slander my work.
Why would a mage guild wizard try to pilfer your business?
The Cretan's saying I'm not a mage, but I am. I just happen to love alchemy. He must think there's a lot of coin to be made here. The fool. If I get my hands on him, I'll... Sorry. Dark elf temper. It's just that this business is my life.
I understand. I am friends with a few dark elves. It's one in particular. I am never sure if she wants to kill me or flirt with me. It is most confusing. But maybe if I then could talk to him, perhaps it's what I misunderstand.
Thank you for helping me, Sarah. Honestly, it means a lot. The rascal's name is Menaldinian. You'll find him sliming around that new shop of his, the Gauche High Elf Clinic just south of here.
All right. Is that advert? Do you struggle under the yoke of mysterious aches? Do you suffer from nagging injury or constant malaise? Rejoice! For Menaldinian, master wizard and surgeon extraordinaire, has arrived in the town of Suran. Okay. He does seem a bit full of himself. If that advert's anything to go by. Right.
You probably don't even have the gold, but I have to give you a chance to pay your bounty.
Khajiit has powerful friends. His bounty has already been covered.
Go. But remember, I'll be watching you. Sweet.
I don't doubt that. Well, this is awkward. He did say there was more than one. Oh, that's hilarious. Hello?
Oh, a Khajiit! And a furry one, too. How delightful. I suppose you've come for a consultation? What is it? Unsightly tail warts? Poor eyesight? A dull coat, perhaps?
Okay. That's different. That's definitely different dialogue. That must be going off of obviously what species you think. So if I walked in like as an Argonian, you'd probably make comments about scales or something. Interesting. Very interesting. Valen is here to talk about the town alchemist. Telnera?
You poor thing. Did one of her bizarre herbal cures cause worse pains than it cured? Honestly, I've given some thought to drafting a letter to the Archmage of the Guild. These herbalists and hedge witches really need some proper training.
Well, Valen is curious. You do not practice any alchemy here?
Of course not! Wait, are you another one of these bark-munching herbal apologists? Telenra's teas are not remedies. I'm sure she makes a delicious marinade and some very fine scented lotions for the ladies, but I'd hardly call that medicine.
Do you think there is any value in herbalism at all?
None. Now, see here, if she sent you to fish for an apology, she won't get it. I'll not apologize for the truth. Alchemy is a peasant science. Sheer quackery! Now go, and take this silly book with you. I'm sick of it cluttering up my shelf.
All right. Okay, so I think that dude needs help. I can kind of understand why she's a bit knocked off with him.
What do you want?
Halt! You're just another low
Fine.
who broke the law.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that. You do not know how lucky you are. I could feel the blade itching.
Let me guess. Menaldinian was an insufferable ass and refused to apologize.
Yep, that's pretty much. And he told Khajiit to return this book to you.
Did he now? Well, he'll certainly regret that. I've cooked up a wonderful plan to teach him the value of alchemy, but I'll need your help. What do you say? Up for a bit of poetic justice?
He's an ass. What did you need Khajiit to do?
Oh, come on now. I'm not going to poison him. I'm going to brew a potion that requires precise timing and freshly harvested lichen. The one that grows at the base of the Emperor Parasols. If you gather the lichen, I can focus on the instruments.
Okay.
Meet me near Menaldinian's house and we'll put my plan into action.
Oh, I've got the wrong bloody way. Of course. Got the wrong bloody way. What was that? It never happened. Alright, so I need to go find... I think it's the giant mushrooms. No, the things that are like half trees, half mushrooms. That basically those things there. I think, could you actually have something that is a half fungus, half plant? Is that actually possible, or is that something I'm just imagining? Because they're totally different. I don't want to say, is it kingdoms? Now, in the same way, you can't technically have a an animal and a plant hybrid. Now I'm making myself confused. Although I'm now going to make myself giggle by saying I'm about to go in through the back entrance. Anybody who's mentally 12 like me, you may now giggle. Egg harvesting must be done with an eye towards balance. Remove too many eggs and you may agitate the workers and the queen. Remove too few and the queen's egg production may fall. Yeah, makes sense. So, alright, grab the letter. And now I'm almost stuck. Poop. I'm not going for a speed run, but I do want to speed it up a little bit. I may even not loot. Hello, shocking. Alright, deal with you first. Right, fine. And that's you gone. Why they put a letter in a box, I do not know. Why just put a letter in a box? Doesn't make sense. Okay, and there's another one around here. Here with you. Oh, one of the other rings I'm thinking of getting is another one of the mythic ones. And apparently you can add like a 45% bonus to my out of combat run speed. And something like a 15 or 20% bonus to my in combat run speed. Downside is, if I get it, I will lose 641 spell critical. But it'd be very good for doing harvesting runs. So I might get it, but keep it just for that.
What if he's not? He's not a vampire! Stop sniveling!
Enough! I've dealt with the judge. Your informants are wrong. Let's move on to more pressing issues, like how we move forward.
I get down there? Oh, I better follow the path down. Okay, fine. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
The judge? No! You won't put me in...
You mean judges?
You'll never take...
Yeah, she was right on that. Yeah, that was turned into like lightning, and I become a thing, and there's you'll never take me alive, and now of course you won't. And it's like fine. Provision ingredients can be found in crates, barrels, and baskets all over Tamriel. They can even be found lying around in the open, where anybody can take them. Hello.
We caught these three trying to slip away. Should have seen their faces. It's a big risk arresting Suran's most powerful landowners. I'm hoping you've got the evidence to make it worthwhile. Where's Marshal Hlaren?
She's not coming.
Resisted, eh? I had a feeling it might go that way. Hlaren was happy to send other people to prison, but God herself, that rattled her knees. It's a shame she won't live to see the inside of a cell, but these three will, for at least a while.
Well, this one must know what happens now.
With Hlaren dead, command falls to the senior officer. For now, that's, well, that's me. I'll send constables out to the plantations to liberate the slaves. In the meantime, I've got to take this evidence to House Redoran.
Well, what about our mutual friend?
Oh, Melar. Well, I took a hard look at the evidence. Far as I can tell, this was just one big misunderstanding. Kren and I released him just before we set out. You'll find him in town nursing his wounds, no doubt. You should speak with him.
Well, this one will do that. So go back here, up here, up here again, and this way, through here. It's a very convoluted way of getting to places. Right, it should be around this somewhere. Apparently... Oh, there he is.
Greetings, my friend. You cut quite the dashing figure in my old regalia. Another spectacular victory for the Scarlet Judge, eh? We'll miss donning the cowl, but it does me good to know that my final adventure helped liberate the people of Suran.
I'll wait for it to catch up, because obviously there's a bit of a glitch. You really plan to retire?
Yes, but I do so knowing that the legacy of the Scarlet Judge is in good hands. We Dark Elves are beset on all sides by greed and scheming malice. I fought it all my life, but now it falls to you. Keep up the work, and be the hero Vardenfell needs.
See, this would be the point when I'd be getting the regalia officially.
Ah, look there. The fruits of your labor.
Okay, just gonna guess on that parasol lichen. Actually, I might. Huh. That didn't take me as long as I thought it was. I mean, granted, I am more experienced in the game now than I the first time I played it. More powerful as well, so yeah. I think might actually get to the Clockwork City tonight. Although not if I get stuck on a fence like that again. So there's a parasol lichen up here. Oh, freaking hell. I'll grab some of it. Yeah. It is like a cross between a fungus and a tree. Okay. So let's go and speak to her. Try and remember if this is the one I think it is, like what she does. I won't say it just in case I'm wrong, and or actually in case I am right. And I may spoil it. All the way back up here. All the way back up here again. She should be around by her stall. Oh, there she is.
There you are. Any luck finding the lichen? We'll need to be quick if we want full potency.
Well, yes, Velen has got the lichen right here.
Perfect. You may have noticed an odor. It's subtle, barely noticeable in fact, but once I add it to this wickweed and quama shell solvent, ha-ha! The perfect pheromone for the common house cat.
I'm sorry. Wait. Your revenge on Menelidillion is house cats.
Surprised? He may have squeezed a few secrets out of me, but he revealed some facts about himself along the way. For instance, he's violently allergic to cats. Sprinkle this potion over the plants near his door, and the results should be dramatic.
That's why he had that weird tone of voice when he realised I was a Khajiit. It's like, oh, lovely, a cat. Makes perfect sense now. Right. Because I think the first time I did this one it might have been on a high elf. It might have been. I don't know. It was a long, long time ago. I know that. All right. Here goes.
Hope you packed a handkerchief.
Kitty.
Bastard.
Let's pull some of that. Kitty.
What's going on out here?
Hello. One cat.
Snooping, eh?
Two cat.
I have half
3, 4. 5. There's 6 cats. Is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if you include this magnificent Khajiit as well.
No, that was just... Did you see the look on his face? Aeon's mercy, he certainly wasn't exaggerating about that allergy. What a buffoon!
Well, what now? We just leave him in there?
No. As much as I'd like to, you know the healer's oath. Do only moderate harm to those who cross you. I brewed a tea that should alleviate his symptoms. You can give it to him, but only if he agrees to come out and make a public apology.
Well, what if he refuses?
Then leave him to his sniffles and blubbering. Patients tend to avoid healers covered in their own snot.
Fair.
He can settle this business with his reputation intact. All he needs to do is apologize.
Yeah. And I said about Dark Elf tempers, it's like, yeah, this is why you don't want to cross Dark Elves. They... Ooh. It's also one of the reasons why I'm actually starting to think that my next character, if I can't decide, I am now leaning now towards a Dark Elf, a Dunmer Warden. Maybe even a lady character. It's certainly, that's a good backup, I think.
Oh, everything itches. Damnable cats!
I suggest you choose your next words very carefully. But you do not look so good.
Don't be coy. I know who's responsible for this travesty. I never should have told that scheming witch about my allergy. What a low-born, wretched, undignified prank.
Well, she did brew a curative tea, but demands that you apologize.
Apologize? To a grubby Telvanni piss peddler? Are you deranged? I shall report her. I shall... Oh, what's the use? Fine, she wins. Ifre's bones. What a monstrous injustice. Just give me that swill. This had better work.
This one will let her know you have agreed. Come out when you are ready, and again, choose your words carefully. Yeah. I like the fact that the cats even come inside as well. Oh. And there's still more outside. Oh, this is hilarious.
So, did Menaldinian relent, or should we leave him to his wheezing?
He agreed to come out and apologize.
Oh, thank goodness. Luring cats to his door every day would have gotten awfully tiresome.
Yes.
For the best. Collaboration always yields better results than competition. You and I are proof of that, right? Thanks again, Sarah.
I forgot this is the quest I got this from. So Sock's Ball of Yarn. Oh, that's brilliant. And the thing is, you can sell that as well, because no, you know what? I'm not selling that. No, I'm not selling that. I'm going to give my kitties 2 balls of yarn to play with. Yeah.
Telenra, I wish to thank you for that most efficacious tea.
And?
Your alchemical skills yield impressive results.
Gritted his teeth.
And?
It was rude of me to malign your alchemical practice. I apologize.
Menaldinian, I forgive you. There's no reason for us to be at odds. We should try to cooperate, yes?
Yes, agreed. So, now that we're on good terms, can you please shoo these horrid creatures away from my clinic?
Of course. I brewed just the thing.
It's some advice, dude. Don't piss her off. You know, you got a good thing going. You got different specialities. She does the alchemical stuff. You do something else. You can work together. You don't have to be stepping on each other's toes. Just, you know.
Be seeing you, partner. Farewell.
And Oh, I like that quest. Okay, go to Westgash. I'm trying to remember where Westgash is now. Isis. Westgash. Oh, that was amusing. That was amusing. Items come in 5 quality levels, represented by 5 colours: white, green, blue. Smuggler's Last Stand. So yeah, it does look like they're now into the clearing out the little side quests now. Oh, it looks like there's a dungeon right up there, so I'm probably going to be going into there. Oh, that was unpleasant. Oh, kimono tongue. Alright, fine. Spit this person.
Hope you're not looking for passage off the island. The crew's on shore leave, see? The permanent kind.
Ah.
Probably tripped over a few of them on the way in. Poor bastards.
What happened here?
Ugly business. A deal gone bad. I work for an orc boss named Kartag. We're ropefish. People smugglers. Slaves pay us out the arse for a trip to the mainland. When the commander found out...
They tell you help free slaves, okay.
Kartag told them to tusk off.
So they attacked.
Yeah. Came down on us like an arse-branded ogre. We gave as good as we got. It wasn't enough. Kartag and a few slaves fled to the cavern. Kamana gangsters right behind. Without help, they're as good as dead. Don't suppose you're the heroic type?
Khajiit would deal with these kimono tongue and get the Kartag and the slaves out.
Oh, good on you for doing this, mate. Kartag's an idiot, but he doesn't deserve what the Kamana tongue will do to him. Like I said, he went in with some slaves. Mabkur, Jari Ito, and Wiwaska. You should drag them out too.
Okay, I will just summon my chums. Alright, let's go and help these people. I thought it was a delve. Oh, RC, the Kimura Tongue operate the most forms of organised crime in Vardenfell for generations. These Dunmeri crooks are intolerant of outlander interference, to put it mildly. Alright. Okay, apparently I've got to follow the right path. Which is this way. Alright. Right, oh, there's a few other people in here as well. Okay. Again. Oh, he's a big one, isn't he? You get the Druga. Get that letter. No chest there. Yes, I know. I really want to try and get to the let's say the Clockwork City, but at least, or at least even just get there end of the night, I'll be happy. I want to show off the basics of it. It's a really freaking cool area. I mean, we've seen some of the parts of it when I went to what I can't help but now think of as a Sanctum Sanctorum, for obvious reasons. But you didn't really get to see the Clockwork City itself. I think it's a fairly busy hub area as well. That's it to do with those little shitbags. If not, then we'll show it off next week. Oh, they're behind that, aren't they?
Please, Sarah, do not hurt me. Wait, who are you? You do not serve the Kumanatong. Thank the Hist. You must help me escape. 2 others as well. If those Kumana thugs find us, they will flay us alive.
This one has cleared the way. You can get out of here on your own, yes?
Yes, I think so. Did you find Mobker? Jari? The Kumanatong were right on top of us. Jari fled one way. Mobker and I stayed close, but he slipped. I left him there.
Mabkir is dead. This one has not found Jara yet.
I knew it. I should never have left him. I can still see the look in his eyes. The terror. Hist, forgive me.
Okay, you're going to have some sleep. I'm going to continue working on this.
I will. Thank you, friend. May Sithis guide your steps.
Oh, it's getting a bit... It's like 8:30 almost, so... Oh, he's a big boy. Might as well do this boss whilst I'm here. Oh, that's a fair amount of loot. Hit him. Okay. So now head this way. Glad the other thing's big. Oh, it was a freaking troll. And he's done. Where are they? Okay. Oops, excuse me. Sorry, there's a book there by the looks of it. Well, the little book. Let's grab that. No. No. Okay. I'll just come back and get it later. I'm just going to run through here because I can. Alright, let's see how much of these I can handle at once.
Heal me.
Alright, maybe getting a bit too cocky. I've got to stop doing that. What's the chest over there? Get some energy back. Sweet. Get your little shit back as well. No, I almost feel sorry for that mud crab. Almost. Okay. No, that's not unpleasant. Okay, next one. That's 2 of us walking along. Let's just speed things up a bit. Oh, a purple bags of flame. Very nice.
Killed by a damned elf. What a way to go. Well, what are you gawking at, runt? You gonna finish me off or what?
Velen is not a member of the Kimono Tong. Nakul asked him to rescue you.
Looks like you came up short. It's poison, see? Dirty little shrimp knew she couldn't take me straight up. Had to poke me with a poisoned blade. Typical. Did the others escape? Jari and that lot?
Kishid is not sure. Nakul thinks this was a bad idea. Why did you defy the Kimono Tong?
Moloch, I don't know. Maybe I didn't like the way they asked. Look, I'm no saint. Done a lot of things I ain't proud of. But I'll be damned if some tuskless thugs gonna make life even worse for these slaves. They've been through enough.
When this one has secured the mall, he will let them know.
You do that. You...
Now you rest now. Alright, it says I've got the ramp, so out the ramp I go. And where's this other person? Where are they? Okay, they're in the cave. Okay, that makes sense. This could be the bit I'm thinking of that was taking the time. Fine. This is tough. Right, get some experience, which is good. Good little. All those arms. I'm stuck a sec.
Come down from there, slave. No. Unless you prefer to lose some fingers.
No one will.
Oh, coercer. Oh, what a lovely person.
Thank you, stranger. I was near to slitting my own wrists. If it's to be slavery or suicide, I'll take suicide.
The other slave is waiting outside with Nakul. Go, find him.
Slave? Do you not mean slaves? Mabkir and Wiwaska escaped, didn't they?
Wiraska survived, but Mabkir wasn't so lucky. You should get going.
Mabkir is dead? But he was alive when I know you did all you could. Thank you, friend. Hist, watch over you.
And you. Okay, so again, I need to go basically south. That's some really creepy noise on the audio there. Like something in the cave. Like, not a sentient thing, but just a thing. Screw you. Still getting lots of loot and experience, so let's just Leroy it. Actually, no, it's not fair to that character, because otherwise they, me trailing like half the dungeon behind me, I could survive it. They might not, especially as they look like they're quite a newbie character. That's how girls used to despise that I would see in some games where you have a real high level cat person just trailing a massive train of mobs along, and then they would end up destroying poor low levels who just got in the wrong place at the wrong time. Enter cursor mode by pressing period. Hello?
There you are. I heard about Mabkir. Damn shame. Where's Kartog? Dragging arse as usual.
Yeah. One of the kimono tongues stabbed him with a poisoned blade. He wants you to continue his work.
He's dead.
Yes.
Damn. At least he died knowing you'd rescued this lot. I'll keep smuggling slaves out of Vardenfell, sure. And I'll make sure they know why, too. Take this. Kartog would want you to have it. Good luck on the road, friend.
And you. Vivek Temple Way Shrine, oh blimey. I just saw what the next quest is coming up. An NPC you haven't seen for quite a while. Yeah, it's going to be next week for the Clockwork City now. That's fine. So over the weekend I'll just try and do some more stuff in Vardenfell and Morrowind. You know, the more at the dungeons I might have missed off, or the sky shards I might have missed off, things like that. Yeah. Lady Clarisse Laurent and her very put upon servant Stibbons. I say I haven't seen her for quite a while. She does turn up in practically every zone at least once. Up to no good. There's her tent. Where is he? Where's Stibbons? Oh, Goblin Tyke.
Just one frustration after another. It's about damn time you buoyant armchairs arrived. I requested assistance almost an hour ago and... Oh, hello. I was just thinking about you. You may not be a bouncing armature, but you've never disappointed me before. Perchance you're here to help?
Keep running into you. What seems to be the problem?
First, my assistants from the Mages Guild disappeared without so much as a by your leave. Then, my useless manservant Stibbons vanished. Said he was going to solve the mystery, but now he's disappeared as well. And it's almost tea time. Oof, intolerable.
Please, tell Kashid what you and your assistants are doing out here.
We were exploring the Balfell ruins when everyone left me. I expect such behavior from the hired help, but Stibbons? He's usually more dependable than that. Locate the mages and Stibbons, then use this signal wand so I can join you.
This one will signal you after you find Stibbons and the missing mages.
I blame the investigator Vale books I lent to Stibbons. He was never this adventurous before he became enchanted with her admittedly thrilling stories. But what are you still doing here? I thought you were going to find Stibbons and the mages.
Okay, it was about 20 minutes before I would have to log out anyway, so you know what, this I think is the perfect point, I think, to end it for the night. So we'll be back on Tuesday finding out what happened to Paul Stibbons and the rest of his friends. But in the meantime, I hope you have a good weekend. And well, my brain's just gone all mush now. So yeah, I'm going to go and call it a night. So see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.